Hello everyone! I have bought these Faber-Castell 24 Soft Pastels in the mini set, and I thought today I wanted to unpack and show it to you all in case you haven't seen it before. So I wanted a small set that wasn't going to be too hard to bring along with me, so this mini one works a treat. So let's just open this up and we'll see what we can find inside. So first thing I'll see is this got this little booklet. So let's have a look what's in. So obviously this is what the big size looks like, and then there's a list of colors and which colors are in what pack. So that's quite a handy one, so I'll have a look in that later and I'll see what I've got and what I don't have and stuff. Let's see here. Okay, this I quite like. This is looking really interesting. I quite like for a 24 pack, I really like the color combinations here. I find sometimes like 24 packs of pencils and stuff often miss a lot of the pinks, and there's definitely a good pink in there. And I could just mix that one with other colours or with the white or anything like that, or red, to make it darker or lighter, so that is really handy. So what I'm thinking is I might do some little swatches, but I might also do some blendings. I think I want to try to do some gradients, maybe using the blues. I think would probably be a good idea. So these three ones here, I think. But maybe going from the third one in and going to the left. Maybe I'll do a pink one. I'm so sorry, my little one is having a good time in the background if you can hear it. And then I'll do these ones here. I'll probably do a red to yellow gradient, I think. For these ones here, I think I might just swatch these. I'm hoping they are showing up with the right colour on camera, and I might just do a gradient of the greens, I think. So I'm getting excited. So what I've done is I've bought these little cotton pads, and I'm going to just be using those. I know you can use like makeup sponges and stuff as well, but I thought I'll just use these little cotton pads and we'll just start with that, and then I'll get more fancy later. Definitely just want to test them out first. So let's do this red gradient to yellow first. So I'm going to start with this one red here. Alright, I'm just going to make sure I get enough colour on this one, and then let's have a test and see what this looks like. And there we go. So it's not the brightest of reds, but these are soft pastels, so I wasn't exactly expecting them to be super strong, which is completely fine. I quite like the shade of this though. So let's test out. I'm just going to go a little bit, couple of layers, and as we'll see, there we go. Now it's getting there. I quite like this. So I think next up now, I'll go ahead and I'm going to start doing that gradient that I was telling you about. So I think I might just go ahead and I'll go with the orange. So I've just folded my little cotton pad over, so I don't have the red's on the inside now. So I'm just going to see how this will work. So I'm just going to go on the side, I'm just going to overlap a little bit, and I just want to see. Ooh, I like that. That actually overlaps really, really nice. Look at that. And it just really okay, I like this. I like this a lot. I actually really like this shade of orange too. I can't fault it. It's just that perfect shade of orange that's not too crazy bright. So that's, yeah, now I'm happy with this. So next up now, I think I'm going to start with the yellow. So let's have a look. It looks quite bright, so let's hope it's living up to these other two. Okay, let's see if we've got enough pigment on here now. Yeah, looking fairly bright. Alrighty, moment of truth. Let's see. Oh, yes, it does. That works out really, really well. I'm so happy with how these are blending with each other. They are looking, that gradient is looking so good. Let's just go over it and just blend, and then, ooh, yes, I like that. Alright, so here I just decided I decided to just go and zoom in a bit. Let's see if this will work. So I'm just going to go with that lightest yellow. I didn't think it would show up if I went to, ooh, yeah, it's quite light. This would be like one of those where you just try to get the whiteness out of the paper almost. It's hard to see, that's why I thought I'd zoom in. But it's there, but yeah, it's just not overly bright. Alright, now let's get onto these greens. I'm going to start and do the same here. I'm going to start with the darker one, and I'm going to go work my way down to the lighter. So let's go with this one here, and we'll see what kind of coverage we're going to get. So this is a fairly bluish green. This definitely doesn't have a huge amount of yellow in it, but I like those. I like those that you can sort of use them in for like ocean and stuff like that. So it's almost like a cobalt greenish, if you have the polychromos. So let's go for this one. This is obviously way more lighter and way more yellow in it. So it's a beautiful bright green. So, ooh, this is good. I'm liking that there's lots of pigment in this one. I can blend that out really well. I'm just blending it into the other one just to see what it will look like when I blend it too. I quite like that. But yeah, you can see I've got lots of pigment on there. Alright, this lighter one. Again, this one is more, it's got less of that yellow in it, but let's see. I'm trying to think of the polychromos equivalent to this one. It's maybe like the phthalo green, maybe, I don't know. Here we go. So I really like those. They're blending well, and super happy with that. Now, I'm so sorry, I just realised my camera had stopped recording, so I'll show you where I'm up to. I'm doing the blues, so I've done these 3 first blues there, but starting with the 3rd one in, and I'm just on the lighter one now. So I've started a little bit, I just want to go over a little bit more just to get it a bit darker. Alright, so you can see that I've put down all the shades. I love that very first tone of blue. It's absolutely beautiful and bright. Now, I have put some purple up the top, as you can see. That's when I discovered that the recording had stopped. So I'll show you which one I put on for that. So, but you can see the gradient there as well with the light, or the dark to the light. Alright, so I'm going to go in with that purple I was doing. So it was just this one here. So I'm just going in with my cotton pad, and I just wanted to see how it blends. Like, so say like if you're doing like a night sky / sunset kind of thing, where you're working your way from really dark up the top down to, like, say your pinks and oranges down the bottom. You're going to have to go through a purple. So I just wanted to see how that blended in, and I'm really liking it. It's blending in really, really nice with that blue. Yeah, I'm super happy with these. It's just beautiful. Just look at the way they just sort of smush together here, just that gradient. It's perfect for quick backgrounds, I reckon. So I can't wait to test them out and start using them a bit more on actual pictures, because I've been a bit scared to try. I've never really worked with soft pastels before, so this is going to be interesting. Okay, so for the rest of them, I reckon I'm just gonna swatch. So I'd just like to do some little ones. I'm going to just try this pink one out, and we'll see what sort of colour we get. Oh, that is nice and bright. This is awesome. Oh, whoops, I think I'm a bit out of... There, that's better. Was a bit out of focus, but oh, that is such a good, just nice sort of hot pink. I'm liking this a lot. That'll be perfectly blended into sort of sunsets and all of that. And alright, so next up, I think we're going to do that other red, the one I didn't use for the blending before. So I'll test that one out and see if it's as nice as the other one. Oh, not getting much on there. I'm just trying to get as much pigment on here as I can. It just didn't seem to transfer. Okay, this is a really, really pale. I've got a whole lot of pigment on there. It's not really transferring. So let's see. I just want to try a bit more. Let's see. I just want to see if we can get a proper colour. That's a little bit better. This one seems to be one that you just need to keep layering on top. So let's see. I might just I've got a bit of an idea. Let's see if I can if I take this one out, and I just want to see how that works if I actually put it down on the paper like this, and then I'll try to smush it out with my cotton pad, and we'll see. Alright, it's still really pale compared to that other one. I would have thought it was going to be darker, but yeah, I don't know why it's so pale. But that's just, I don't know, what you get sometimes. I'll see. I'm sure I can use it so that when I don't need it to be super dark and things, so I'm sure I can find plenty of uses for it. I just thought it looked so much darker on the little pastels, so I thought it'd be darker than the other one, but it's not. It's much more translucent than the other one is, but that's alright. Alrighty, which colour we go with this green one, which is the one I didn't use for the gradients. It's quite a blue green, so I like those. So let's see what we can get. Might actually be more of a teal colour actually. Oh yes, this is teal. I like these, like a turquoise. I like it. I have a feeling this is going to be one of the ones I'm going to use up like really fast. I have a feeling maybe this means I need to rebuy the Lost Ocean by Johanna Basford, because I can use all the beautiful ocean colours. That should be really, really nice. And I can't find mine. It's gone missing. It's been missing for a couple of years, and I miss it. I miss it a lot. Alright, now stop me rambling about, and let's see which colour we're going to do next. I'm just sort of folding up my cotton pad just so I got a clean side to use. So let's go with the brown tones now and just see how I'm just going to work my way to the side now, I think. There we go. So this is like a, I don't know, like a walnut brown, I think. Could be sort of used for everything. Alright, let's go for the next one. I'm just going to smash through. There's not that much you can say about browns, is it? This one's got obviously more, it's a warmer one, more red in it. So, let's see there. It's more like a, I don't know, a sienna kind of brown. Maybe a little bit more red. So, and then I'm excited. Those have seen some of my, that down the rabbit hole picture. I love, excuse me, I love the sort of the earthy yellows, like the ochre colours. So this one, I'm hoping this one will make me happy. Oh yes, it is. Oh, okay, I like this one. I like this one a lot. I can see this sort of used as a background on like a picture. That one maybe with that yellowy green mixed in as well. And then this one is more like it's like a beigey tone maybe, or maybe not. Actually, that one reminds me of, in Prismacolors, that jasmine colour. I think it sort of reminds me a bit of that. Again, it will be one that's sort of good for when you want to take the whiteness out of the paper and just sort of darken it up a little bit. I think this one will be really, really good for that. Alright, this one definitely looks like a terracotta. So let's check this one out. Let's get lots of pigment on. And ooh, okay, some of these are just like really pigmented and some of them are not. This one was like really pigmented. I'm getting a whole lot of, oh, there we go. I seem to be going in and out of focus. I just need to make sure that yeah, completely out of focus. I'm just going to move this one down. That's better. Just seems to work better when the camera's got something more concrete to focus on. Be like a, solid black line or something along those lines. Alright, let's keep going now that we're in focus. I'm just going to leave this one nice and close. So we're going to go into the greys and then the blacks at the end. So let's test this one out. This is like a light grey. It looks like a cool grey, although I'm not 100% sure. Kind of when it comes on the paper it looks a bit warmer, but alright, so this one is like a dark charcoal grey, I think. Ooh, that's definitely quite pigmented. It's very dark, almost like that, actually, like the dark sepia in the polychrome set. Alright, final one is the black. So I want that obviously to be darker than that sepia one. Yep. There we go. Look at that. That is nice and dark. And you could definitely get a good base for that. Beautiful. Alright, I think that's all of our colours. And I'm super happy with them. They look really, really good. Alright, so I'm just going to zoom out and we'll have a look at everything that we've done. So let's see. There we go. So we've got all the swatches. We've got the 24 soft pastels that we've done. So this is what it looks like on the outside. So it's the mini set. So it takes up quite a small amount of space, which is fantastic because my drawers are getting rather full of pencils and paint and everything. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed just opening up this with me and doing some swatches and some blending and everything. And I wish you all a fantastic day.